Wolfchase Toyota Insider of the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brywell alongside April Howdy, and Coach, a couple home games over the weekend. No frustrating weekend, but you played two pretty good teams, a 3-1 loss to SMU. You had beaten Tulsa earlier, but they're not a bad ball club, and they came in and got you 3-1.
Yeah, I've said it through all the other coaches' shows that this league is tough on any given night. You could win or lose, and we went there and took a 3-0 win, and we figured that Tulsa speaking would come in fired up, and vice versa. I thought we played really well against SMU. We had a great game plan. It was working. Then a couple bumps there, and we had to switch a lineup back, and I think that definitely disrupted a few things with our rhythm. But again, that's a top 25 caliber team, so to see us put a really good product on the floor, we watched it yesterday as a team. Like, let's watch what we're capable of. This is the level that we can play at. We're not going to stop coaching and teaching them until that last ball drops on the last point in 3 weeks.
I know it's a little frustrating. You get a couple players that you mentioned banged up. It's hard to gain some consistency, and it's not because they're not trying. Your players are really working hard this year, doing the best they can, but when you count on some players, if they're banged up and not in there, that really throws a loop into everything you do.
It does, and we're not the only team dealing with it. It's part of the volleyball season. I think it's part of the grind of playing 20 conference matches. And we have had just that issue of trying to get that good rhythm. I thought we started to find it this weekend. But I'm optimistic. I think the keys are there and the tools are there. I think our girls are still hungry. They still have that fight in their eyes, which is what we want to see as coaches, that they're not just wanting the season to be done. They want to come out here these next 6 matches and finish the best we can. We still have those goals in sight. I mean, a 20-win season is still attainable. You
got a couple teams that got you the first time, but now your team will be fired up. And it's odd to say this, and most coaches wouldn't, but this year seems to be the year of doing very well on the road. You go back on the road to East Carolina and UCF.
We do. We play tomorrow. We play Cincinnati at home, and so that'll be a big game too. They're sitting at 3rd in the conference. And then ECU is a tough team to play anywhere. I mean, they fight every single match, which is something very indicative of their coaching staff and what they've instilled in them. I think our team, again, is ready to fight here the next 6 matches, no matter who the opponent. As long as we put our best product on the floor, I believe in our chances.
And you mentioned some of those goals, including that 21 season out there. It is a long year. You don't think about the regular season. It's already a long regular season, but when you have no tournament, those extra games, it's just 4 games, but it's also 2 weeks. It's a lot more practice, a lot more going through that routine.
Right, and we know at this point in the season, as much as we're still trying to find some things to click and we're working on improving, rest is the #1 thing.
Yeah.
If they're rested and feeling good physically, mentally, that's going to give us those advantages. I thought even last season we were able to win games late just by sheer determination and passion and wanting to win. Because you do see it on the floor when there isn't that tournament. I'm sure it's something we're going to discuss again as coaches. What are you playing for? I mean, we always want to play to win.
Right.
I mean, especially as coaches, we know every win counts. But it does tend to drag on, and what does that game mean? And so I think right now we're playing for the seniors. I think they're showing a lot of passion on the court, and it's exciting and it's contagious for the other girls to see they only got 6 left. That's it. There's a whole different emotion that goes along with that, and I think that can help steer our team here in the next 3 weeks.
All right, Coach, as always, we appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
That is April Howdy. I'm Jeff Brywell. This is the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.